Have you ever wondered of being a freelancer? If so, this video will make you think again. So, let's start. See, before I become a well-paid freelancer, I used to work with a lot of businesses. Right now, if you ask me what do I do for a living, all I can say is that I do plenty of things. For example, I write a lot of articles for some businesses and I make English teaching videos for a business to sell online. So I do a lot of things for my own living. In order to become a freelancer, you gotta have a lot of skills. If you don't, all I could say or recommend you is to have a chance to study more or learn new skills. So let's talk about the pros of a freelancer. Number one, you don't need to wake up early in the morning. You can wake up whatever the time you want, maybe in the afternoon or 11 a.m. It's all up to you. I need to wash my face and change my clothes. Better yet, I need a cup of coffee. So, coffee, my favorite thing in the morning. Number two, you can walk everywhere you want to walk. That's one of the best things about being a freelancer. And number three, you don't have to worry about anything except the deadline. You have to keep to that deadline because you're working by yourself. Number four, you can live every day like you are the king because you are actually the king. You are freelancing, that means you don't have a boss to listen to. You don't have rules or regulations to follow, so you just kind of make your own rules. Number five, you can even work in a cafe or a tea shop. You're free to go anywhere and free to walk anywhere you want. That's actually the best thing. I think I mentioned twice because that is the best part about being a freelancer. Yeah, I know it's kind of like a dream to come true, but beware, there are a lot of bad things you have to keep in mind. So let's talk about the cons of a freelancer. Number one, you gotta spend most of your time in a room just working. It sucks because every day the same room, the same thing, so it's kind of boring sometimes. Number two, your family might not think you actually have a job. It's a really big pressure. Number three, you really need to work harder than your day job, which requires a lot of your own rules to make you follow your own rules. So sometimes it's really hard to limit yourself to do something or to not do something. Number four, you might have to work 16 hours a day. Yeah, that happened to me a lot of times. So, number five, sometimes you might have to do a three-man job. Freelancing is sometimes requires a lot of inputs, a lot of efforts. So you gotta do not just one person job, and also a lot of other jobs. For example, if I'm making English teaching videos, I have to write the scripts, I have to think of the contents, and I also have to set up the camera, the lighting, and what do I also need to do is rehearse for that and all that. So that means I'm doing a 2 to 3 months job sometimes. I strongly suggest you not to become a freelancer unless you can withstand or bear these pressures. The worst thing is that there is nobody pushing you or forcing you to do something. It requires a lot of strictly defined self-disciplines. These are the pros and cons of a freelancer's life. This is how I live. So feel free to comment anything that you want to know in the comments. I have a dream of Burmese people leading the world in the near future. For that dream, I'm making videos about people and ideas. Follow me so that you can be a part of that dream. This is Daniel. See you in the next one.